Now that you've got your skills identified and your product ready to go, it's time to tackle a crucial question. Where are you going to sell it? Choosing the right platform can make or break your side hustle success. Let's face it, not all online marketplaces are created equal, and picking the wrong one could leave you spinning your wheels without much to show for it. Think about it. You wouldn't set up a lemonade stand in the middle of a desert, right? The same principle applies to your online side hustle. You need to be where your potential customers are hanging out and where your skills or products can shine. Let's start by looking at some of the big players in the freelancing world. Upwork, for instance, is like the New York City of freelance platforms. It's huge, with over 12 million registered freelancers and 5 million clients. That's a lot of potential work. But here's the thing, with great opportunity comes great competition. It's like trying to get noticed in Times Square during rush hour. On the other hand, we have Fiverr. It's built on a different model where services start at just $5. Sounds great for buyers, right? But hold on a second. Fiverr takes a 20% cut of each transaction. That means if you're selling a $5 service, you're only pocketing $4. Those fees can really add up over time, especially if you're just starting out. Now, let's say you're more on the creative side. Maybe you're crafting beautiful handmade jewelry or vintage-inspired clothing. In that case, Etsy might seem like the perfect fit. With over 4.4 million active sellers and a whopping 81 million buyers, it's a bustling marketplace for unique items. But watch out for those fees. There's a $1.20 listing fee per item and a 5% transaction fee. If you're selling lots of low-priced items, those costs can eat into your profits faster than you might expect. But what if you're a designer? You might want to check out niche platforms like 99 Designs. It's specifically for creative professionals and operates on a contest model. Clients post their projects and designers submit their work. Sounds exciting, right? But remember, only one designer wins each contest, and the platform takes a cut of the winning designer's earnings. Here's a personal story that might help drive this point home. When I first started my side hustle, I was so excited to get going that I jumped on the first platform I heard about. I spent weeks crafting the perfect profile, uploading samples of my work, and sending out proposals. But after a month, I had barely made enough to cover a cup of coffee. What I didn't realize was that I had chosen a platform that was oversaturated with people offering the same services as me. I was a small fish in an ocean of talent, and I was getting lost in the noise. It wasn't until I did some research and switched to a more niche platform that things started to take off. So, how do you avoid making the same mistake? Well, it's all about doing your homework. When you're choosing a platform, you need to consider a few key factors. First, think about the fees. How much of your hard-earned money will you actually get to keep? Remember, it's not just about how much you can charge, but how much you'll take home after the platform takes its cut. Next, consider the audience reach. A platform might have millions of users, but are they the right users for your specific skills or products? It's better to have a smaller pool of potential clients who are actually interested in what you're offering than a vast sea of people who aren't. And don't forget about competition. On some platforms, you might be up against thousands of other freelancers offering similar services. How will you stand out? Sometimes a smaller, more specialized platform can actually give you a better chance of success. Here's something else to keep in mind. Your skills and your target market should guide your platform choice. If you're a tech whiz, Upwork might be a great fit. But if you're selling handcrafted goods, Etsy could be your golden ticket. Don't just go for the most popular option. Go for the one that aligns best with what you're offering. One common mistake I see a lot of new side hustlers make is choosing a platform based solely on its popularity. They hear about a site that's hot right now and jump on board without considering if it's actually a good fit for their skills. This can lead to a lot of frustration and wasted time if the platform doesn't align with your expertise. Remember, the goal here isn't just to get your work out there. It's to get it in front of the right people who will value and pay for your skills or products.